Well, hey, everybody. Post-game of Georgia Tech versus Colorado. And god dang, if we didn't win that thing by the skin of our teeth and on the back of Haynes King, baby, oh my God. Jack has really, really tried their hardest to hand that game away to Colorado. Obviously, first things first. 3 turnovers, are you kidding me? 3 turnovers in like the first 5 plays or whatever it was. It's like, dude, you're not supposed to win the game though. It makes it even crazier because you're not supposed to win a game where you turn the ball over 3 times within the first few minutes of the game. We gave up only 1 touchdown off of those 3 turnovers though. And hey, look, we got a long way to go. We got a lot to clean up, and I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it, right? About what I didn't like first, because then we'll do some celebrating afterwards. But what I didn't like, obviously the turnovers. Come on. You lose any other game. It's a good thing we played a crappy freaking Colorado team, because you playing a halfway competent team, and 3 turnovers will get your ass beat, right? So there's that. And then the penalties, 8 penalties for 65 yards. We just kept false starting over and over and over again. Not cool. Not stoked on that, right? Next, what I didn't like, our center, dude. Look, it's his first start. He's a younger guy. But he's starting for a team that's got huge aspirations, right? We got to have a center, right, that can snap the ball reliably. There was way too many high snaps. And look, I played center in high school. I know how awful it feels to snap the ball too high and cause a loss or a turnover or whatever. I freaking know. It's the worst feeling in the world. And we just can't be successful. Like, there's just far too many high snaps. He needs to get his ass down. And if I was able to clean it up in high school, then power forward D1 center should be able to as well. And then way too many false starts. Not only was he snapping it too high, but the false starts were bad too. He would like snap it, but not snap it, and it was like, you're the center, dude. You control the ball. Like, I never did that in high school. I wasn't any good, man. Believe it or not. I know I'm a beast of a freaking dude right now. And I could run over fools right now, but I'm in my prime right now. I was not in my prime in high school. I was a scrawny weakling, really, to be honest. But I still played O-line. And I never snapped it into my own ass and just false started. You shouldn't false start as a center. You control the damn play when it starts. So, I don't know. That's crazy to me. That the center was so unprepared. I'm not trying to like come down on somebody. I know, believe me. I freaking know how it's a thankless position. O-line is the most a totally, completely thankless position, and center most of all, because no one notices you until you screw up. So I totally get it. I'm not trying to come down on them, but got to get that cleaned up, because it was a problem all night. High snaps, false starts, it was bad. But run blocking good. We rushed for a bunch of yards. Haynes King rushed for a bunch of yards. Blocking was beautiful. Tight ends, mwah, chef's kiss. Love those guys. Sorry, it's dark. But tight ends, love those guys. They played great. They just do their assignments. They block, and then they sneaky catch a freaking pass sometimes when we lull, they forget about them, and then we freaking get we get a sneaky freaking tight end first down or something like that when they forget about them. So I'm happy with that. Happy with the running backs. What was I was trying to get some other stuff that I wasn't happy about. Oh, kicking. We kicked 2 field goals. Love it. One of them was kind of long. Love that. What I don't love was I was breaking down in hysterical laughter during the stream because we got a guy returning kicks out there with a freaking dress. He had a tablecloth on. I mean, the jersey was 12 sizes too freaking big for him. He's wearing a tablecloth, and he can't get it straightened up. What the hell are we doing? Why was that a problem? You don't have a jersey for the guy returning your kicks? I mean, he's a kick returner. It's an important position. You don't have a jersey for him? It's freaking way too big. And then he's like adjusting it as he's getting ready to catch it. You couldn't adjust it on the sidelines. You couldn't tuck it in. Like, even if you got to wear this big-ass jersey for no freaking reason, which we're a $1 billion school, we got to be able to freaking have a jersey. But for some reason we don't. And you can't, even if we don't and you got to wear the tablecloth, you can't freaking tuck it into your dang pants when you're on the sidelines when you see that they're going 3 and out. No, you got to do it. You got to wait till you get on the field to do it, right when you're about to catch the thing and the catch the ball. You catch it, and then guess what? The tablecloth comes into play. It affects your freaking play. And the guy grabs the tablecloth. It's like a cartoon. It's like a joke. He's dragging him around by the, look it up. Look up the highlights of the game. It's got to be in there. It's the silliest thing you'll see in football. He grabs his jersey and he's slinging him around by the big-ass long jersey. You're not supposed to be able to do that. It's supposed to be tight and form-fitting. So you can't just get grabbed and thrown around by it. It's like women with long hair. When they get in fights, they get grabbed and thrown around by it. That's exactly what happened. He's grabbing him and slinging him around by the jersey. And slings him in the end zone. About causes a safety. Thankfully with forward progress or whatever the hell. I don't know. It was a complete freaking... I couldn't help but have a hysterical breakdown in laughter. What else could I do? It was hilarious, but why did it have to be the Jackets? Freaking get it together. I don't know what that was about, but that was... I don't know. That was a freaking sideshow in the middle of the game. And we're like turning the ball over at the same time. And it's like... We held them to 3 and out, which is cool, but then we got this dingling out here with a tablecloth on. So, come on. Okay? I don't know. But, all right, so I've addressed what I don't like, right? Penalties, turnovers, dude in the dress, and the center. Okay? Oh, also tackling. And it got better towards the end of the game, actually. So, development. Love to see that. But, yeah, there was too many times in the beginning of the game where, they were there. They were at the play. They were there to make the tackle, and then they just kind of ran into the guy and bounced off of him, and it took 4 or 5 of us to take him down. So it's good that you're getting there, but, get home and break down and make the tackle. I know. It's just me yelling on the internet about it, but, like, that was not great. So... Anyway, what I did love about it, I like I said, you're not supposed to win a game where you've turned the ball over 3 times in the first freaking 5 minutes of the game. It just means that we're good enough to freaking win no matter what. I mean, we doubled them up in yards. We own the time of possession. Hell, even defense. Like we have a new defensive coordinator, Blake Gideon. That was a great showing for him. They gave up. They gave up a touchdown, but that was off of a turnover deep in our own territory. It was on like the 20 or 30-yard line. So what's he supposed to do about that? You can't even fault him for giving up that touchdown. Other than that, they gave up 1 touchdown and 2 field goals. Freaking awesome. Hell yeah. You win any game where you only give up that amount of points. So you give up 20 points, you should win the game, I would say, in most cases. So look, I mean, it was ugly, it was sloppy, but it was preventable, and it's some stuff we can work on during the season. It's something to build on. We got a game against Gardner Webb next week. Should be able to freaking knock them out, get a nice rest up before Clemson. We're playing some freaking tough games here at the beginning of the game. We don't get to screw around. And, well, I mean, we did. I guess that's wrong because we did totally screw around and try to lose the game. We tried our hardest to lose the game, but we're just so good that we didn't. I mean, we owned them in every stat other than, turnovers and penalties. And usually that spells doom, but we are just so good. Either that or Colorado sucks so bad that we were able to win anyway, despite all that, which is cool. It feels like, we're a good team that just didn't play a good game, but we won anyway because we're so good. Or rather, Haynes King is so good, because if I'm going to get to the final note here about what was so good about that game, damn, Haynes King, baby. That man is the truth. And look, I don't want to say it too early. I wanted him to finish his career, but he might be my favorite Georgia Tech quarterback. He might be the number one quarterback for Sea-Dog. We'll have to let him finish out his final year. But that man is special. I love that guy. Holy crap. I'm so thankful and happy to have him as our quarterback. And I can't say this enough. When I first got on YouTube, we sucked balls. We freaking were terrible. And I was depressed every week, and I was so sad. Nowadays, we're out here still doing the same stupid shit, but we're winning anyway. Go Jackets, and I will see y'all next week for Gardner Webb, baby.